Like this is very much an established process for electrical energy. So I just, I've been wanting to people to realize the biological aspect of that. And that's what I've been doing for the past 4.5 years of doing the Grounded Athlete.
Is lower inflammation the biggest benefit that people will see from grounding, or are there other things that kind of speak to the power of grounding?
Yeah. So in the book that I'm finishing up, I tried to condense grounding down to its core mechanisms of what's going on when you're grounded. I call it the big three. And the big three, number one, is that it's increasing the density of negative charge in your body, and that's contributing to electrical homeostasis that I talked about earlier. That's the state that your body's supposed to be in, electrically grounded to the earth, because humans have, for however long we've been here on Earth, that's its own conversation. We've been in electrical contact with the surface of the Earth. It's only in the last 100 or so years that we've introduced rubber-soled shoes and these artificial surfaces on the ground that have electrically disconnected us from the Earth. And a lot's happened in the last 100 years as far as like nutrition and sedentary lifestyle, but this is one thing that's definitely been overlooked, is our electrical contact to the surface of the Earth. So that's giving us electrical homeostasis. So number one is that it's increasing the density of negative charge in our body. And I can expand on any one of these, after this. But number two is that it's attenuating the inflammatory oxidative stress response in the body. So if you think about what's the number one killer worldwide, it's chronic disease. And what is chronic disease? It's essentially low-grade inflammation that just persists over a long period of time. And that turns into cardiovascular disease, neurodegenerative, autoimmune, cancer, diabetes. All these things are linked by inflammation and oxidative stress. So where grounding comes into the picture is oxidative stress. And so you have these electrons at the surface of the Earth. So what is oxidative stress? So oxidative stress is essentially imbalance between the free radicals in your body, these reactive oxygen species, and antioxidants. So most of the time we're just overridden with these free radicals, these reactive oxygen species. But we have our own antioxidant system. And what these antioxidants do is they essentially donate electrons to these reactive species. They neutralize them. But more often than not, these antioxidants become overrun with these free radicals. And so you end up with oxidative stress. You end up with an imbalance in favor of the free radicals. And that contributes to oxidative stress. And if you do any PubMed search, inflammation, oxidative stress are going to be the number one things you're going to find as far as contributing to chronic inflammatory disease, these two processes. And so if we can affect one, this oxidative stress side of things, we can likely affect by proxy the other, because they are found together wherever you're studying them in whatever condition you're studying. So where grounding comes into the picture is through that oxidative stress response. And I can elaborate on that one wherever you need me to, but I want to get to number three. I forgot to say number three, is that it charges the watery matrix battery in your body. And that's more on the esoteric side of things, if you will. But that's a very big part of this whole grounding story. And that's why I decided to call the book Earth and Water, which I'm finishing up. But yeah, there's a lot, and it's from these three things that all of these benefits stem from, the stress relief and the anti-inflammatory stuff. But there's a lot that's going on in your body when you ground, but those are the kind of its core mechanisms.